Do I have a plan? No, well, no, not really. Today, we make more horrible financial decisions. And I hope you're here for it. Because normally I do a lot of stuff with cars, but today we got this beauty. And I know this is probably nothing like what most of you are used to seeing on this channel and expect me to buy. But I got a vision. And the vision does not look like this at all. So, let's just get right into this thing. Alright, so, little backstory. I think most of you know I do ride motorcycles, and I've got a Kawasaki Z1000. And I wanted a project for the winter. I decided to go something a little different. I want another motorcycle. I've wanted another one for a while. And I kind of just went off the deep end and bought the most ridiculous thing possible for my needs. And thought, this is a great bike to build. So is this going to go well? Probably not. I don't really have a plan at all. We're just going for it. So let's dive right in. Further ado, I bought a Goldwing. This is a nice, real old, 50-year-old Goldwing, 1983, I think. So, yeah, 50 years old. No, how good's my math? 80, 90, zeros, ones, twos. It's a 40-year-old Goldwing. Welcome to Math with Ben. Yeah, I guess I'll give you a quick walk around. She is the, what model? The, Aspenacadia model. Aspencade. I don't know. Apparently, it was like top of the line model back in the day. I don't know. I know very little about this thing. If I'm honest, it was my neighbor's. I wanted to do a bike project. He said, I'll give you a good deal. And he did. So that's why it's here. Yeah, she's got bags, you know. She's got latches. Let's see if we got any goodies. Nope. Nope, not at all. We got some big saddle bags, I guess. All right. Oh, there we go. Yeah, you could fit a little puppy in there. Don't mind my shoes. We got a nice cush seat. We got a big hole here, which apparently this thing had a sidecar at one point and a trailer, so that's kind of cool. I didn't get none of that. We got some big heavy bars in case we rolled a bit. Some highway pegs for cruising with our Crocs on. Yeah, we got a lot of this like gold, blingy, tacky. I don't know. Oh yeah, I got more here. Yeah, I don't know. This is not a bike for me. I am not into this style at all. Like, I do like the big cruisers. An 80s cruiser, it ain't for me. So we gotta make it cool. We gotta make it really cool. Do I have a plan? No, well, no, not really. My plans are make it loud, make it light, make it cool. Which I guess is a plan. Kind of want to do like a cafe racer / bobber, I don't know, style build. Problem is my other bike, love it, freaking amazing, stupid fast, comfortable-ish, is just not really set up for highway driving. So going on trips with the boys, you know, I do it, it's a ton of fun. But on highway speeds, I am just screaming that engine at like 7,000 RPM when we're like just cruising. So she ain't happy. And then I go to pass people and it does not take long to top that thing out because it's just, I got it geared for in-town usage basically. And it vibrates a lot. It's super loud and it's not that comfy. So I'm thinking we take a Goldwing, super comfy, make it super light, so now it's a little bit faster. Maybe make it a little less comfy, but make it cool. We might have a great cruiser. It'll still be comfy. So, yeah, that's my thought. I'm thinking, I don't know, First, we got to tear everything off I don't like, so 90% of the bike, and go from there. All right, here we go. I don't know if you guys can see me at all. I just noticed you can see the bike. Shout out Dwight for the tripod, by the way. I think I've said that in the video, but if not, shout out my wife for making a great smoothie when I'm filming. That's gonna have tons of seeds in my teeth. So it's a good smoothie though, you know. Get a good wife that feeds you. All right, let's freaking do this. Ooh, can't reach. Okay. Come on. All right, so we're getting her stripped down. Going pretty well. But I gotta show you this. We got the trailer wiring, and I gotta give this back to my neighbor because he still has the trailer and he's gonna sell that. Goes up here, you know, do 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 do. What the heck is this? This is a mess. Talk about nasty. Anyway, so I gotta deal with that. I gotta pull all that off. And then I think this whole rear section will come off finally. Hopefully. But look at this as well. This is a gas tank. In here, which like normally, like this is the gas tank, right? It looks like the gas tank. But no, there's no fill right here. The gas tank on these is underneath. That's where you fill it. But it's actually like this thing all under here. Huh, who knew? That's interesting. So I don't know what we're gonna do with that, but we'll figure it out. Woo! Hell yeah. Oh, it's got some weight to it. Now, this sucker. Woo. Well, things are coming. It looks pretty dumb with the huge seat on the back, but you know, I think it's already looking way better and pretty freaking sweet. But holy cow, look at all this freaking dead weight. So much stuff. Basically now, that exhaust needs to go, but I'm going to wait for another video to do that. But I'm going to take off all this front, and we're going to see how that goes. So I'll set up a quick time lapse, I think. We're going to freaking just tear into her, pull that all off, see how she looks, and then that might be it for today. But let's get that done first. As much as I wasn't at all looking for another project, this bike kind of fell in my lap, and riding around is always just such a huge stress release and such a mind-freeing thing that I couldn't say no to this. And I really want a bike to take out, to go through the mountains more often, just to get away and to refresh and feel like have a bit of a restart in life sometimes. So it's really why I took this project on and decided to just go for it. Price was right, and sometimes you got to do something for you a little bit. I know you see all my other projects, maybe you think that I do that for me, and I do kind of, but those are all also sort of business decision cars, building it for advertising, building it to gain value and to sell one day. This is none of that. I will never get the money back on this bike. I'll never be worth what I put in. This one is strictly for like a mental health. Day 2, and I actually got a lot done yesterday. I was hoping to get more done, but I got called out to do some work stuff. So, hey, that happens. We got the whole front off. We got the whole back off. Obviously, you guys seen today. I'm thinking I'm going to take this off. I kind of left it on, but it's mostly unbolted from taking that huge piece of steel that was on there off. Yeah, I'm going to take some of this off. Hopefully all this is all supported the front. I'm going to see if I can get all this off. Yeah, I don't know. It's clearly bolted up to some like structural things, so it shouldn't be a problem to take it off, but I got to put all the bolts back. Oh, and I'll take this off too. I kind of like having the foot pedals. The point of this bike is to be comfortable riding, but I mean, not that comfortable. We still want to go fast, and those things look heavy, so I'll take them off for now. Maybe I'll keep them, but I got to post all this stuff for sale here too. See if I can get, $50 for it. But man, that is a lot of stuff that we just took off. So let's get going on day 2. Well, I have zero idea what happened with this time lapse because I seem to be missing a bunch of it. Anyways, I got those sidebars off. I did end up getting all those other supports off. I took the seat off again, and I did end up taking that fake tank off as well. Not in this time lapse, but I did take that front fender off. I think I took the side panels off. I took something off the back as well. I don't know. So much stuff came off, and that's pretty much where I ended this video. But I took way more off. You'll see next time. All right, here we are. This is the end of stage 1, I think. Hey, you're a little dirty. It looks weird. I could throw the tank, not the fake tank, and the seat back on, but what's the point at this point? She is pretty stripped down, and I actually kind of am digging it. It's looking pretty freaking sweet. It is different, that's for sure. I don't know if I addressed it before. Maybe I already did. Ignore this 2 seconds if I did. But that tank is actually just a cover for a bunch of mess. This is the air compressor for the front and rear shocks. The tank is actually here, which like the bottom part of that goes over here, and the tank goes underneath the seat. Kind of interesting how that's not actually a tank. It looks like a tank, but it's not. But yeah, anyways. So yeah, I think, I don't know. I think it's turning out pretty freaking cool. Probably next time we'll figure out what to do with this exhaust, because that's got to get chopped off. And I really want to hear how it sounds without that exhaust. Being a flat 4, 1.1 liter bike, like, I don't know. I think it's gonna sound pretty cool, but I think I'll do a whole video just for that. Maybe not a whole video, but we'll make it about that anyways. So we got to do that next. I got to get some handlebars for sure. I got to figure out this whole front. I got to, I don't know, figure out a light system or just a small fairing on the front. And a seat. I think those are like the 3 big things. Is handlebars, light, seat. In theory, would like to do a whole different tank design. I mean, in theory, would love to chop it here and here. So we keep the whole rear swing. And then move these up to here. And then put a bracket up here. Just to open up this whole back area. And then get rid of the tank and put a tank here. But, I mean, I don't know. We're gonna start with just exhaust, handlebars, and I'm gonna figure out kind of what I want to do with light and tank. If I can find a good tank that'll go on there for not a ridiculous price, then we'll probably do the tank. And then if that's going well and it's not spring yet, then maybe I'll look at chopping the suspension. It all depends on time. We're just going to do it one step at a time so that if spring comes around and I've been super busy all winter, she's ready to go. Whether that just be a light, seat, and handlebars. If that's all it is, great, awesome, we're going. But if we got lots of time, we're going to go like full ham on this thing. Eventually we will. So I don't know. I think it's looking awesome. Hell yeah, boys.